thank, first of all, the House of Terror Museum and its director, Maria Schmidt, for hosting us, inviting us to this, putting together this event this afternoon. The House of Terror has played an extremely important role over the last decade here in Budapest in the public discourse, and it's terrific to be a part of its programs, not only in the museum itself, but in the conferences and events hosted here throughout the year. It's great to be a part of this. I have to confess, I've been looking forward to this for weeks. The idea that I get to share the table here with Joshua Moravcik and John O'Sullivan, I've been waiting like a little kid before Christmas to get to this evening.
There's a big, thick book called the Statistical Abstract of the United States. And originally it had essentially information from the U.S. Census Bureau, all kinds of socioeconomic and demographic data about Americans. But at some point along the way, they began to also add data about the rest of the world that did not come from the Census Bureau, but came from the CIA. And you could read in the 1989 version of the Statistical Abstract of the United States that the per capita income, the per capita standard of living of East Germans was slightly higher than that of West Germans. And this was the official wisdom of our intelligence agencies and our government.
The Soviet budgeting was distorted in favor of military spending. I mean, the national GNP was much lower than they said, but the percentage of it that went into military investment was very high. So in a very crucial area, they were competitive for a long time. They were hanging on. And when Reagan, for example, launched the Strategic Defense Initiative, they came up against an insuperable problem, which was, if this were to happen, could we keep up? Probably not, almost certainly not. Will it happen? Well, they were advised by all their best advisors that Congress would never fund it, but they couldn't trust that. It just might go through. So they had to either match the spending or come to terms. And I think that is one of the reasons for the end of the Cold War.